We are early. I just got to do something in it here. Let me see. Okay. Wait 1 second. Come on. Okay. Okay. Hello there. Little bit early. I was sitting here, so I figured I might as well log in. We got 10 people already. And we got 8 likes already. Not too bad. Everybody hit like if possible. Fernando, James, Don, Kevin, and the Hidden 13 so far. I hope everybody's getting ready for a nice weekend. I got lots to talk about and maybe some pointers or ideas from folks. Just checking all the settings. Hopefully the audio's okay, but then nobody said nothing yet. Like, I can't hear you. There we go. This camera's, there we go. Didn't look like it was focused. Loud and clear. Is April there? Tori said hello. Okay. It's just setting everything up. Because I have a TV right here, right there. And that's what I look at and then try to look at the camera. And sometimes I forget. I wish there was a way I could position the camera so when I'm reading the chat, I can look at the camera while I'm doing it. But I guess you have figured out now, thank you, James, what I'm doing there. Because the TV's bigger to look at, excuse me, than the laptop. Because I'd be like that the whole time looking at the laptop. And April, I just posted on her wall, actually. I seen something. But I hope everybody's doing good on their Friday night. John A., my friend who has my back, I appreciate you. I'm going to say something funny here. So I guess some of you know that, there's been some people copying my Facebook profile. And John helped me out here, and this is kind of funny. Somebody, Micro, what's up? Somebody copied my profile and called it Braun Walder or something crazy. And everybody kept turning it in, and John was helping me. And then somebody literally copied my profile, literally, and was trying to scam people out of money and pretending it's me, blah, blah, blah. So we all reported it, and we had it removed. It did. Ben, what is up, dog? So they did remove that one. Well, I happened to check, and they're in. And I seen a Slade Beetle come up, and I thought, oh, here we go again. So I'm like, hey, everybody, report this profile. And people were reporting it. And I thought, oh, well, it's somebody jerking around again. And John said, hey, I got to talk to you. He messages me. And he says, that's a real profile, What's up? How are you? And I felt so bad. But John actually had my back. I mean, he was like, no, that's a real profile there of somebody, because he researched it where I didn't. But the other 2 profiles, they were trying to mimic me, not for any type of, wanting, hey, George, what's up, brother? Not for wanting to be me. I don't mean they were trying to scam money and using my photos and YouTube stuff. But lots of scam out there, William, what's up, brother? Yeah, I started a few minutes early. I was sitting here and I had everything ready, so I thought, why not? Opens one lane tomorrow. Ooh, I don't know. I'm not familiar with those areas. Was that Darren? Was that closed? That you worded it that way, brother? You can get all your Slades merch from me, I promise. Hey, Linda, what's up, dear? There we go. How's North Carolina coming along over the last 3-4 weeks since things kind of switched around and it's got more help? Is it kicking in better now? I hope. Sue and I got you up on the big screen this evening. She says hello. Hi, Sue. Thank you for watching. She's like, oh no, this guy's an ass clown. No, he's on my TV. Okay, I thought you meant clothes from the hurricane, brother. You know, I'm hoping that there has been a difference in the assistance that you're all receiving down there. I was emailing and aggravating senators and everything. Not that I have any kind of push, but you know, it's sad. It's very. I don't like to see anybody in despair. That drives me crazy. Mr. Bill, greetings again. Hello from Fox County. Getting some heat working in my 62 Vert. Misty was helping me get parts. Misty's a great gal. I love her to death. She has been a huge help. She's more of a help to the community than I think people realize, you know, because she does give you good deals, but she will sit on the phone with you until she gets your situation figured out and try to give you what's best for you. And we don't have that with parts stores anymore. We usually get press 1, press 2, press 3. You know, it's ridiculous. She's a great asset to the community. Let's get the likes up, people. Exit the live chat, hit the like button, and get back into the chat. And Mr. Perez, thank you, because hitting the like button, even if you're watching me on your TV, maybe pick your phone up and hit like on the live chat here. It helps the algorithm so much. It really does, and it gets the channel out there to people who just are stuck looking at me. Then, Jim Lorish. Is that Jim Lorish? I don't know if that's him because usually it will say that. But Jim, if that's you, his message retracted. Thank you for representing us in Hawaii. I don't know who caught that on I put it on a group. I had to think where I put the pictures. He sent pictures of him and his wife, I believe, in Hawaii with their Slade shirt on. So I thought that was really cool. I mean, who goes on vacation and remembers a Slade shirt? I'd have probably forgot. Yes, Army Corps engineers everywhere pick up brush. Okay, good, Darren. I'm glad, because what was going on down there and getting no help was very frustrating. And when you alerted me and a few other people, you know, we were plastering it on other areas that I won't say on the live chat here, but we were trying to push for you guys to get help. But then somebody got in and you got the help. So that's what matters. That's what matters. Yeah, George, Misty is great. Awesome, awesome gal. We talk on the phone once in a while and everything because we try to help each other out, you know, because that's what this is about, whether you're on YouTube or you have a shop or a parts store. If you like pizza, I threw that in, or I like pizza. You know, that's what we do for each other. And she is a great help all the time. Starting watching Old Bat and Old Bug. She's good, really have some great things to say about you. Oh, she's a sweetheart. She's supposed to come to the picnic this year, the Slade picnic, the group get together. And I can't wait to see her. I really can't. She is a doll. And I think she said, and I could be off maybe a little bit, but I think she's retiring. She's a school teacher, I believe, in about a year. And I'm so excited for her because she put in her 40 years or whatever, and now she can do full-time on her Beetle. And she's just a wonderful human being. She has a really great personality. And I have to catch up on everybody's videos. It's really hard lately for me. I've had a lot going on, so I haven't been able. Sometimes I will let people's videos run on the TV, and I'm like, oh, crap, I should have said something to him because I end up getting busy. Toby, what is up, brother? Toby is involved with his son, who is 16, I believe, and they are getting the Beetle rolling and him driving, and I'm excited. He sent pictures. I got to put him in the members section of the website, so I think that's really cool. You're static here and on my phone. Your static here. Uh-oh. Static coming up. I don't have the external mic going on. Let me know if it clears up, because there shouldn't be static. Let me move this a minute and see if that solves the issue. I robbed some of Misty's diagrams for the oil filler. Because mine's all apart now, and I wanted to know how to put it back together. Hey, Rod, what is up? And Lisa, how are you, dear? And same Darren. Oh, Jim's back. Hello, I'm back. Yeah, and I'm glad you made it back. I didn't mean to send you that message on last Sunday, but I wanted to make sure you made it home safely, brother. Static here too. Oh, crap. Check your connection for the... Nah, I have the internal microphone, so I don't understand why there would be static, because I never had that before. Yeah, I do like pizza too, Kevin. My problem is, instead of eating 2 pieces, I eat 10, which probably isn't the smartest idea at my age. Seems to have just cleared up. You know what? I had my phone leaning against the computer, so maybe I had put the phone near the microphone. I don't know where my microphone is on the computer, to tell you the truth. I use the internal one, right now. But wait a minute. I just scrolled too fast. Mike, how are you, brother? And got my valve guide. There we go. For Misty yesterday, not a wisdom to get the old ones out, new ones in. Be appreciated. Watch several videos and a lot of different methods. Which is the best? Well, that we'll have to do on the group with photos and stuff like that, because it's hard in chat to explain all that stuff. You know what I mean? Okay, he's almost 16. I knew it was close. So that is so cool. Father-son stuff is awesome, because I still remember my dad being in the garage with me when he was still here on the earth, and you never forget them times. You know what I mean? Never. Clear on my end. You sound good here. Clear here. Seemed cleared up now, and then we're static. Static is better. Clear here in Florida. Bob, what is up, Mr. Putty? Clear here, no static here. Sounds beautiful. Oh, I think I'll sing now. You don't want me to sing. Clear man, clear here. Hello, hit the like button. Hey, Kevin. Hello, Bob. And Pearl, hello. I wanted to say hello because I think I missed that. Problema. There we go. But there we go. I was trying to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Internet, what is up? And BJ Manuel, hello to you. There we go. Wow, we got 40 people in here already. Can you add some more static? It's too clear. Only you, Ben. I just pictured you saying that. I don't know. But I think what I'm going to do, I have to do what I'm going to be irritated about doing. I'm going to go out. Since I hurt my shoulder, I think a few of you know about my shoulder situation. Although Heather has been stepping in and helping me with videos. Thank goodness. She's going to do a video tomorrow so that I have my Sunday video. And I'm hoping that I get better within the next week or so, because I feel bad to keep pushing Heather in the garage and going, here, let me film you right now. However, it is what it is. You know, I screwed up my shoulder, so it's going to take a little time to heal. So I think it's time for me to sit down in the garage on a stool, soft stool, you know, relax, and write down every single part I need, and pull out the old CC credit card and just order the rest of my parts, from tires to battery to stuff, my jets for my carburetors, you know, everything. And that way, you know, I'll just keep healing and getting better. And then I can go ahead and already have the stuff here on hand. So I got to do that. That'll stink, putting that big bill out there, but at least I'll have all the parts I need. So Misty's going to be stuck on the phone with me for a while. Sue and I started working on the door panels. Yes, we figured out this evening to make sure we use the 1/4-inch T50 staples, not the 3/8 ones. I don't, you know, I can't remember which staples I used, and they're up the garage. I do apologize, or I would take a look at the box. But I can't remember now. But whatever I used, you know, I can send you a message, but I think you got it figured out now. Heather's doing a video tomorrow, which will be up Sunday, the continuation of the custom diamond tuck and roll pleated, gold plated, everything door panels. So she's going to finish them up for me. So there will be another film out part 2 on Sunday of that. And then the quarter rear section door panels, Beetles are weird. We're going to film that too. So I like that micro, you know, and Miss Sue. I like the old school button tucked diamond pleated. I love that. I just think it takes me back to me and my dad doing cars in the 70s when I was just this big, you know, little kid. Grado, what's up? How are you? And keep pushing her out there. You make the cookies. Roger, how are you, my friend? And Heidi, I got delivered yesterday, a set of twins or triplets. I'm filling bottles and feeding, but I'll be lurking here. Thank you, sweetie. And thank you for the videos. I showed Heather earlier when we were sitting at the kitchen table, and I turned my phone around. I'm like, look, and she went, oh my God. And you know what, Heidi, you know what's really cool about all of it? And that you wouldn't take this wrong because you know me. It's your voice. It's hearing your voice and the excitement. You know, you sent me a couple personal videos of the goats, and that made my day when you send those videos, because it's more of a personalized thing. I hope that made sense, you know. But I like, Heather was looking, she's like, look at the babies. Thank you, George. Yeah, the like button helps. Well, we have 43 people and 38 likes, so we're getting it up there. And William said, ouch. I made bad. I rolled off in our conversation the other day about the car race, though. I asked order in one shot and taking it apart. No, you know what, Will? I just figure while I'm down, physically down, I just figure I better order the rest of my stuff, because once I start banging on it, I'll be banging hard. And I don't want to have to call Misty. I need a part, although she's quick. I have my stuff the next day as long as I call before 1 p.m. And Lily, cut it out, please. And I'm sorry, my dog's causing trouble with the cat. So no, Willie, that was something that you may have got my clock ticking a little bit, if it does tick much anymore upstairs. And I thought I just need to order everything and be done, because I do have a lot of stuff up there already, but I just want the rest, and then I don't have to worry about it, brother. I don't know which video I said it in about a year ago, but you cracked me up. You walked me through your crotch on video. When you turned that damn camera around, I seen a Yugo. I'm like, are you kidding me? I make jokes about that. Like, let's find a Yugo. I can't wait to come up there and walk around and do. Willie here, a very good friend of mine, we met last year at the picnic. He lives 45 minutes from me. And I said, I want to come and do a interview on your Herbie. He has a very nice Beetle. And I knew he had an early 60s Volvo, which they're really cool. Wait till you see this, and the motor. Mm-hmm. Well, here he's like, I have a 1922. Like, he has a lot of stuff. And when he said, I don't think you're going to be able to do this interview in one day. And I thought, well, I'm kind of used to filming. It's going to take 2-3 visits. He has too many cars. Very cool, dude. I love it. I've been doing some work on my bug. Good, Gerda. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome. I wished I could say the same lately, but if I tell you what I did to my shoulder, you'll be like, what the heck? But when I did go to the doctor, I had fun, because she said to me, what happened to your shoulder? I says, it was the whole jump out of the plane thing, and I thought it was a parachute and it was a backpack. And she was writing, and she went, I'm like, she don't know my sense of humor. It was a joke. Yeah, it does. Micro, it does. It looks old school, and I love that. My dad started that in the 70s before I remember, because I was a kid, and I helped him do his truck. Helping was holding the light, him yelling at me that he can't see, you know, stuff like that. But I started watching him and thought, wow, how cool is this diamond tuck and roll, you know? I have been working with my dad on Mac all week. Brought my 11-year-old son to help me clean the engine up a couple days ago. That is so cool. Ben, he will never forget that stuff. But I'm sure you know that already. And I know you're a good family man just by your posts and contact that I've had watching you. You're a good dad and a good husband. That's something that sons never forget. 30 minutes away, so shout if you need a hand while you're hurt. Thank you, Willie. I appreciate that. I try not to bug anybody for any type of help. I think you know that. But oh, I thought you were a little further, but thank you so much. That is very thoughtful of you. Just want to say thanks to the community for helped out the other night with my brother's auto stick issue. Still not fixed, but we got some great info. Cross our fingers. We will figure it out. Toby, Yints will get it. They're a little bit foreign to most people. The last time I had an auto stick, I was 16, and I'm a lot older than 16 now. I swapped it out to a 4-speed, like, I don't know, 4 months later at 16 years old. I'm like, I need a clutch so I can do burnouts. Yeah, I broke a lot of stuff then. But you know what? I like the auto sticks. I think they're really cool, but a lot of times it ends up vacuum leaks with them or the clutch servo. Like, that's just what happens to them. But once you get used to them, they are pretty cool in all honesty. What's everyone's thoughts on bringing their air coolers out of winter storage, valve, start, quick drive, oil change, and go for it? My thought on it, truthfully, is I'm a real junkie when it comes to adjusting valves and stuff. I'm a creep about it. So, I mean, before I'd bring it out, I would adjust the valves. Start it up, after you've changed your oil because it gets moisture and condensation from the oil sitting. And then, of course, fire it up, get it nice and warm, adjust the timing, then adjust the carburetor or plural carburetors, and rock and roll. That's just my thought, Hey, Rich, what is up, buddy? I can't believe you stopped in. He made me give him money, but he came in. No, I'm just kidding. Adam, what is up, brother? May not be here long. Uh-oh, he must be going out tonight. V8 Nate, what is up, brother? And Joseph. Hello, everyone. Newbie here. I'm just starting restoration with Cisco Type 1. I wanted to get an opinion on what sites have the most authentic, close to OEM parts. I would have to say when it comes to, if you're looking at OEM, like German stuff, then I would really have to say try Wolfsburg West and West Coast Metric and see. If you're looking for actual German OEM, I would do that. Samba Classifieds, you can go there. And a lot of times these people who have hoarded parts, I don't do that, sort of. And you will find a lot of stuff on there, sir. Hey, Adam, Joseph, Wolfsburg West. Okay. Okay. And Lloyd, how are you? Welcome in. Yep, it was Richard's birthday. He is now 24 years old. I'm just kidding. I forgot his age. Where are you located? Have a 68 Del Green. Okay. Hey, Air Sucker. Hey, Darren. Joseph's swap mates, original parts. Yeah, good, Darren. You're right. The swap meets are good. I just sadly do not have many near me. Remind me, Darren, if I forget in the next 20 minutes to bring something up about swap meets and our 3rd annual meet. I gotta, or I'll forget. But Mr. Veter Beater, Duke. Hey, let me know if you got my message on Facebook, by the way. I should have probably sent you a text and I get goofed up. And Mr. Tanner, how are you? Good evening. And Wolfsburg West, where you got Joseph. Not going out, having some chest pain in it and a headache. Don't be alarmed. Went to Walmart with the grandkids. They were little monsters. Okay, well, I hope you're all right. Give me a yell if you need to. Caught me off guard. I hope your blood pressure and everything's in check, brother. But give me a yell at him if you need to. The big 47, and if I didn't show earlier, moved my body out of the garage and hurt my back. It seems like every time I move anymore, I hurt something. And truthfully, what I did do, if you remember the headliner video, when I reconditioned it, didn't replace it, I reconditioned it. and I was working, wrong arm, I was working overhead like this, just scrubbing straight up with my arm for like an hour and a half. Yep, repetitive motion of an older fellow being a jerk, and I messed up a shoulder muscle. So, yeah, what are you going to do? Should upgrade the wiring going from the alternator to the battery to 4-gauge. Sorry, my screen just jumped. OFC basically doing a big 3 upgrade. You know what? What do you think, Adam? Because you're into the electrical. I don't know what gauge wire I have, because I did a video on how to switch from generator to alternator and what to do without removing any of your wiring out of there. So whatever the stock wires are is what I used. And I don't know what gauge it is now. I don't know if it's 6. I can't remember. But whatever stock is what I use. I never really changed that. We are going to go to VW Swap next week out in Yuma. Can't wait for parts pick. Oh, I'll bet. I wish I could go there with you. I'd love to go to some real swap meets, not the stuff that I see around me. I find a lot of new parts at Hershey show every October. I'll take you a week to go through all the vendors, roughly 26 miles of vendors. Willie, is that, when you say that with Hershey, that's not just VW parts, right? I mean, yikes. I will, Slade, thank you. About to check the BP. Keep me posted, Adam, if you can. Yikes. I'm in Wisconsin, not the biggest classic VW squad. There are 2-3 miss yearly swap meets anywhere in the middle part of the country. Wait a minute. I want my screen. My mouse causes it to jump. Are there 2-3 don't miss yearly swap meets anywhere in the middle part of the country? I don't know, because I'm East Coast. And being East Coast, we don't have what like West Coast or Mid has, you know. I have output 90 amp. I'll update a second. Sound system in the bug. Yeah, I mean, even though you're going to have a high output, I mean, the very thick red wire that goes to the alternator, then over to the battery from the regulator area. I've always stayed stock with the big, thick red one. My brain's stuck. I can't remember what gauge wire that is because I did have to buy it before. A trooper 46-year-old went to bend over today and pinched a nerve on my left shoulder blade area. Ugh. Yes, that's what I said. It stinks when you start to get a little older because all this weird stuff starts happening. Like you drop $1 on the ground and you look down and think, do I really need that $1? Because I don't feel like that enough for it. Although I'm lucky, I do still get around really, really good, surprisingly. Man, I feel about Hershey show. There's a few miles away. Thanks. I would use number 6 welding cable. I knew Adam is an electrician, so that's why I brought him in on that. Alita, how are you? I'll take some pics at the swap meet and send you some. Outstanding. And there we go. Hey, Joseph, we're in Wisconsin. Happy birthday, Richard. Merry Christmas, Star. I feel you, buddy. And every make and model. Hershey is the largest show in the country. Each vendor has tons of parts and especially hard to find original parts. Willie, I know you're 30 minutes from me, but how far is that from us then? I'm just curious. Because I didn't know there was a lot of Volkswagen parts there. That I wouldn't know. Is there an abundance of VW stuff or, you know? Joseph, hitch ride with Bob, come to Farmington and may use swap meet and show. And there we go. Just north of Milwaukee, and my Project 68 finally cranked it up today after a year was running good. Now I'll just have to put the body on a chassis. Oh, that is cool. Once you marry that body to the chassis, you'll be smiling. I'll be pulling the body off. I got about 4 months to go on the 68. As long as I heal up properly, I'll be on it like daily. And I'm looking forward to Heather's Beetle because as stupid as this sounds, I've never got to do that on film yet, is pull the body off on film, redo a chassis, put the body back on. Like, I'm looking forward to filming that, as crazy as that sounds. So I'm glad that you definitely are getting to that, you know, part of the scenario of going on. But you're really, really going to have fun. Once you marry that together, that's a huge accomplishment. Let me see. Sent you a text. Wait 1 second. I want to see something a minute, folks. Oh, okay. That's the lower one is a little up, but not crazy. You know what I mean? I don't want to say much here. You know what I mean? Just relax, brother, though. Don't be acting crazy or being a hero, though. I mean, let me see. 3 hours. Oh, that ain't bad. I don't know why I thought it was more. Red E Motorsports puts on pretty good swap meet in April. Went last year. Hershey, VW, and chocolate road trip. That's the first thing that went through my mind was the chocolate. Everybody tells me, you know, watch with sugar, it makes you gain weight, blah, blah, blah. Sugar is so good, but it is so bad for you. But I like it. It don't matter. Sweet, I'm in Green Bay, part of the Milwaukee Club. See, I like this. Just reading Bob's message back and forth is there are so many people meeting through the Slade community. The community is everybody. I'm just a guy with a camera. But this is nice because I see people meeting up now. And I think Darren, and I could be wrong. They can write me if I'm wrong, but I believe Darren and Adam, you know, who don't live too far from each other, met through the community here. And I just think that's awesome. And I think it was in Virginia. I can't remember. I don't want to say their names on here because they're not in here, but they had their Slade shirts on. One had a members shirt and the other had a retro shirt. They didn't have these worn out yet. And they look at each other going by and looked at the shirts. They had lunch together. They're now friends. Like, I don't know. It just makes me happy. It got out of the shower. Alita is smelling fresh and clean. That is a good thing, Alita. I hope you're feeling good, my friend. Lonnie, how are you? Welcome in. Kevin, we need a road trip to the Florida show. Will that be a road trip where the weather is nice? Where are we at here? Yes, there's a New Jersey guy that comes every year that is nothing but VW. Ooh, and I mean ridiculous amount. He's normally in the red field. Okay. When was that again? Because I don't want to scroll back. But I think you said April. I can't remember now. That's where you get the good old German parts. Oh my God, they're so awesome to find that stuff. I miss all floor shows. Live in West PA. And let me see. I'm looking forward to attending the Bug Jam this year. That would be a lot of fun, George. That would be. My buddy Sean wants to get me down there. Darren went to Bug Jam, Florida this past November. And there we go. Didn't know there was a group in Green Bay. I think there used to be one on Charlie website. And if you're a bus guy, there's one in North Chocolate Field. And let's hit those likes. Yep, we got 61 folks and 53 likes. There are 8 people going, not in it. Going to the VW show in Lakeland, Florida during St. Patty's Day weekend. And yes, I think there is one in Sheboygan and Northeast. And so I'll start it back up soon. Oh, wait. Screen jump. There's a surprise. Ugh. I hate when it does this. There we go. English Swap Meet starting back up soon. Maine, New Hampshire, Massachusetts. Can I come to get some good stuff and see some amazing vehicles? And sorry about Milwaukee. We need more recruits out here in Utah feeling lonely. we gotta get some people with some shirts out there in U-Haul to start hanging out together. I love it because folks have been sending, you know, like I said earlier, Jim Lorish. I have to scroll way back. You know, poor guy. He got home Sunday, and I'm texting him, "Did you make it home safely?" He went to Hawaii, but he sent that picture of him and his beautiful wife with the Slade member shirt on in Hawaii. And I'm like, how cool was that? You know, let me see. I'm in Newport Richey, Florida. Well, at the moment, I have to run back to New Jersey for a few weeks, then back to Florida for good. Yeah, George, is this your last Last shot, back and forth. I hope. I really hope. Joe, what is up, buddy? And Dan said, I'm redoing brake system on 68. Do you have put anything on the threads of the brake hoses, brake senders, and hardline ends? No, I don't. Some people like to put thread tape on the brake switches that go in the master cylinder, but I don't like doing that. I really don't. I think the brake switches, new ones, have a coating on them anyhow. But on the brake hoses, the senders, okay, the senders, I think you mean the switches. But the hard lines and hoses, I don't. And watch when you tighten those, your brake switches onto the master, don't crank them. You will crack the master cylinder where they thread in. Normally, 7-8 VW vendors. I'll be there again, of course, this October. So I turn to judge the show. But of course, I'll be shopping also. But you got to shop. Definitely, William, you got to shop. October. Okay. That's a little ways off then. That's good. Haven't been yet, but heard it's really good. Just outside Hershey. The Olania Volksfest in Manheim, Pennsylvania, Saturday, 26, 25. This is the 32nd year. Wow. That show's been around a while. Did you see the Lakeland show? Love the challenge of those one-off 67 parts. Oh, yeah. I mean, the 67s are awesome, but 1 year only. So it's nice when you do go to the swap meets and everything, because sometimes you can luck into them not being greedy and selling you parts for your 67 that doesn't kind of make you pass out or anything bad. First full week of October, more than welcome to tag along with us. We're there the entire week. And I met Darren and Maggie, North Carolina, out in Farmington. Okay, I thought so. I feel like we've known each other for years. And that's awesome, you know. And so I said, it's nice to build a community where it's not just about watching somebody work on their car. That's why I do DIYs. So if anybody does need help, they can go, well, what'd Slade the Idiot do? And then they look at it. And don't forget to check the merch. Don't Be an Idiot t-shirt is out. It is in the store. But anyhow, it's nice because a lot of folks are pulling together, meeting each other. And that just makes me happy. It just, you make new friends that you never knew were maybe an hour from you that are heavily into the same thing you are. Close to you, hot dog. Exactly, Kevin. It does feel that way. And William, I see you there in Hershey next year. Looks like we're adding 68 Barracuda to the family. Ooh. So there's going to be even more part shopping. Yeah, I think the following year I'll be adding possibly a Falcon to my family for Heather. She's looking for an older Falcon. So since I got rid of her Nova, but we've been on the Falcon kick lately. So that's probably what Heather's going to be using as a daily driver a year away from now. I got to find one. I'm just waiting to get some stuff in order first. Yes, meeting great people because of this community. And Darren, that makes me so happy. You have no idea. Do you send merch to Canada? Absolutely, Lonnie. Just go to sladesvw.com. And when you sladesvwbeetle.com, I didn't even have a damn website. Here, I'll put it in here. And when you do, you just hit the store and look at what you want to, you know, and it helps with the channel. I mean, I hope that came up. Yeah, it did. Sladesvwbeetle.com. And I appreciate that when people buy shirts and that. It all helps out. It really does. Where's Heather? Well, she decided that she didn't want to be with me no more. And out she went. But I'll get over it. It's fine. It takes time to heal. Okay, I'm better. No. She's actually downstairs in her craft room. She's doing something for somebody and she's trying to get it done tonight real quick. So I told her just take a break because she'll be filming with me tomorrow. You know what I mean? So she won't be here tonight. And Justin and Ashley just stopped in. How are you? They're my local friends that live about 30 minutes away, I think, somewhere around there, or maybe a little further now. My shirts should be next for me and my son. Send pics once we get them. Oh, please do, Toby. Please do, because I'm going to be adding your pictures to the members section of the website. So when you do take a picture, send it and I'll add it to your members section, technically speaking. I'm getting my 68 bug slingshot ready for car show in California. They come back on March 19th. We called off work. Told my I have family coming down. You did not waste no time doing that. Yes, guys, I watch a lot of car shows in California, and you guys are lucky. You do have a lot to do there. Probably not. We still have a 10 by 20 storage unit to load up. I'm running a 16 by 7 enclosed trailer back and forth. That really stinks. I was hoping, Georgia, boom, boom, and then you're just done. I give you credit, brother. You got a lot more energy than I do. And Daniel said, okay, thank you. And Toby, there's Salt City. Okay. And Jigsaw, how are you? Finally got my bug back today. That is awesome. I'm glad to hear that. And getting some working 67 lobster claw seat belts is nearly impossible. Joseph, if you're on Facebook, shoot me a message, because I'm wondering if Evan has them. My buddy that lives right near me that had the salvage yard might have a hookup for you on that. Very possible. I don't want to guarantee it, but if somebody's going to have it, he'll be the one to have them. So shoot me a message on Facebook if you're on there. It's Slades Beetles on there. She purrs like a kitten. Nice, Jigsaw. That's the kind of stuff that makes you feel like life is complete. The people I've met through the channel are genuinely good people. They really are. Adam, they really are. There's no doubt about that. I've been really blessed with meeting all of you. Showed up last year at the picnic. I think we had almost 70 at one time, and that was pretty good for being more of a closed invite the first year. This time it's definitely going to be bigger, because I'm having person after person message me on Facebook going, I got this camp spot, I got that camp spot, I'm staying in a motel, and just asking different things like, could you help me where the motels are at? So I think it'll double or triple in size this year. I'll explain the third year before I sign off tonight, what I'm trying to get for the third year, and I think it's going to be awesome. Your videos are a big help and entertaining. Thank you, Daniel. I keep it plain and simple, brother. I really do. I know I act silly sometimes and goof off, but that's who I am. But I never do nothing off color, though, because of kids and things like that online. But I try to keep it entertaining to a point, but I try to keep it simple. I don't do all the fancy editing with the bling bling and stuff like that, because you guys are there to watch what I'm doing and see how stupid I can get. But, thank you for that. I really, really appreciate that. There's a nice 60s Comet on Marketplace. Don't tell me that right now. I'm broke right now. And Heather wasn't being picky. She likes the Falcons. She likes the Novas. She wants a 60s box car, if that makes sense. Or Falcon, Comet. I'd like to find an old Galaxy, but they really went up in price, And where are we at? There we go. Will do. Thanks. And Case talking to Mike. Lonnie, please don't judge the general people by the politics. Huh? I don't know what that meant. William, I missed my old 66 122s. And yep, there's going to be a car show at the Beetle swap meet next week. Wish mine was done to take it, but that. And wish I had a Beetle swap meet to go to. By the way, where is the cheapest place to get parts right now, Slade? You can give Misty a call at the VW store. I think she gives pretty good prices. I really do. But at least she'll get on the phone with you, and work something out if need be. Okay, that's it, William. But not till next year, maybe, Micro said. And what's your thoughts on electric fuel pump compared to mechanical? Oh, geez, I'm the wrong one to ask that. I'm going to be running an electric one this time, but I will say I like keeping things simple. So that means that I prefer the mechanical pumps. If you do get an aftermarket mechanical pump now, a new one, the diaphragms seem to be a little bit more firm, which causes a little higher pressure. So if you're using a mechanical pump or an electric pump, I would highly recommend getting a regulator and a gauge so you can dial it right in and your car will run perfect. Well, but the electric ones are nice. The only reason I say mechanical is because some of us try to get away from, something taking a crap or going bad because it was electrical or electronic, But if you're going to get the electric one, the one that I recommend is the Carter, Carter. Everybody always has something different they want to use, but the Carter electric fuel pump's good. And in about 4 or 5 weeks, I'll be doing a video on how to install electrical fuel pump in a Beetle safely, blah, blah, blah. Slater, as we're both fan of Vever products, what do you think is your most used, best value Vever item? Oh, this is going to sound really cheap and weird, Nate, but I love the ultrasonic cleaner. I know, I'm sure everybody knows that. Man, them things are nice. I got the 8-gallon one, which it's kind of a pain from the house carrying a bunch of water into the garage to get it warmed up and out. But I think I've used that more from Vever. But I got a drill press that's really nice they sent me. And what about the spell block Chevy heads? Really? I didn't even know they did them. And then Heather was online on Home Depot. And then I'll continue her. I apologize. On Home Depot, Heather's like, I'm going to need new pond liner this year, 45 mil or something. I can't remember. And it's not cheap. She's on Home Depot. I says, I'll pay for it. Go on Home Depot and look. So she looks and she's like, wow. Home Depot is getting our pond liner, which is 45 mils, is pretty good pond liner from Vever on Home Depot. I'm like, okay, that was weird. I think it's time for you to come to South Carolina and do a show, Slade. We are waiting for you and Heather. I really wished I could. I really do. I mean, that's not out of, it could happen in the future, but just right immediate now, we're dealing with a lot of things that we're taking care of. But I would love to do that, in all honesty. I think it would be fun. Joseph, the picnic is in Derry, Pennsylvania. I can't actually put it up here. You know what I mean? The virtual flyer. So, Joseph, if you'd like I said, I don't know if you're on Facebook, but if you are, just send me a message, Slade Beetles, and I'll send you the virtual flyer so you can keep it on your phone or something. But it's Derry, Pennsylvania, Derry, at Keystone State Park, July 12th. And that's where the picnic is. That'll be the second annual. So, let's call seatbelt. We'll use to look at those, any 60s model, and see if a repurpose would work. And where are we at there? I have one up front and push button. Push fuel back if it's been sitting a while, and the mechanical for regular use. Well, that's cool, Ben. That really is, in all honesty. Still using Heather's towels in the garage. She's gonna have your head for using them. Yeah, she kind of didn't think it was funny. I mean, now since she caught me doing that time, and I had to buy her all new bath towels because she didn't trust which ones I used and brought back down the house. So off to Macy's we went and bought all new bath towel collection, and she gave me all of her old ones. But then she caught me with her hairdryer in the garage recently when Heather did that video for me with the sound deadener. I'm like, I think the heat gun's under the bench. And then I realized that's where I hid her hairdryer because I just needed it temporarily. And she caught me. I hear on the price of a P800, I love to find a 123 GT. And I'd love to find a Pontiac Tempest. Oh, they're out there, Justin. But man, they're not as easy to find for some reason. Falcon wagon long roof would be really cool. Oh, yeah, she would take one of them. Whoever thought the wagons would be worth money, Darren? Like, really? Now the wagons are bringing all kind of crazy money. I bought all parts from AliExpress. Haven't had any issues. People hate on the Mo. I've bought stuff where I won't say, and I never have no problems with stuff, Ben. I mean, it is what it is. Is that on your site to talk to Misty? No, Misty's at the VW store If you go to Google, because I can't do nothing in chat here, and just punch in the V-Dub store in Drums, Pennsylvania, it'll pop right up and you'll see her number there. She's awesome to deal with. I'm running Carter Electrical. Yeah, Micro. That's the one that I prefer. It doesn't mean I'm an expert on it, but the Carter Electrical fuel pump, a lot of people have had a lot of luck with them. Got it and love my new shirt. That is awesome. That makes me happy. Oh, there's Heather. Heather, I miss you. Okay, there's Misty's website. Are you surprised at how little people change? I don't know what that meant, internet. I don't know. I don't know what that. Are you surprised at how little people change? I don't know what that meant. That's what I'm using. Okay, that's a Jeff Tanner. Just my favorite cars would be to have a 66 Catalina, a Pontiacs. No, I'm surprised at how small their clothes are. Now I knew what you did. Internet, I'm like, what is he talking about? And Heather just put up the website. I appreciate that. And Ken, I asked a couple weeks ago about the grommets on the top of the master cylinder on my van were leaking. And I bought some German ones, and they were made way better than the ones I bought a year ago. Outstanding. Yeah, you definitely don't want them leaking, that's for sure. You want a nice soft rubber, which I'm sure you know that already. I remember a while back, I had got from J-Bugs. No, I don't care. It is what it is. I bought for my door handles, your rubbers around the door handles, some other seals, and I opened them and was messing around and looking at them, and I'm like, what the heck? Somebody must have returned them, and then they resold them, and they were plastic, and they were all cracked. I'm like, thanks a lot. 59 Buick Sabre convertible, my second love. That's a car right there. That is a car. Buick always made a really fine car. Clinton, how are you? I love my 8-gallon Sonic. If you take all the studs out of the cases, half will fit just high enough to cover all the oil passages. Got mine after watching yours. Well, that's awesome, Clinton. I love the 8-gallon. I do like the smaller ones just in case I, got to do something that doesn't require as much. But I really, really like that 8-gallon. Put the cylinder heads, the whole crankshaft in. They're awesome. You're welcome and hello. I'm listening, so I thought it would help. I appreciate it, babe. I really do. And thank you for tomorrow, because Heather's going to be filming the more diamond tuck door panel stuff tomorrow with me while she's doing it while I'm watching. What other Vever stuff do you have? I know that little ultrasonic I got from my friend is awesome. Justin, those are cool. They really are. The one you has a degas on it and everything. I had drill press, jump pack. You got to use the jump pack. I forget. Oh, I just got a torque wrench from them, but I didn't try it yet. It's the electronic beep, It sounds like a real beep. My favorite bill would be a March 5th. Who would want to drive one of those? Oh, a real Mach 5. You can tell my glasses aren't on. I thought March 5th. Now, Mach 5 would be fun. I seen a duplicate of the Speed Racer car on YouTube, but I can't think who had that up. And they did a really good job. J-Bugs is bad for doing that, and exactly what I'd rather go somewhere else for parts. Oh, absolutely. And there is Misty right there. My brother just walked in the door about an hour ago. Been a long, great day. Got better after we talked. Hey, call anytime, Misty. I mean, sometimes I can't grab the phone immediately. I'm sure you know that. But when you're in that situation mentally with something, just call me. Vent. I do it to you. I mean, so no big deal. I mean, I'm not probably the best at making things right or feeling better, but you and I like click. So I've got a cordless ratchet and a cordless Estes rotary hammer. Love them. Misty, thanks again for my valve guides. Thanks. Pearson Automotive Museum has IT vid on the Mach 5. Oh, I didn't know that. I told Heather just today because, and the Mach 5, that's why I'm going this route. We were sitting there talking, and I'm hoping long as I heal properly and everything goes good, I'll have Chaos done, my 68, you know. I will have that done hopefully 4 to 5 months. I'm hoping to have it done for the meet. I really am. I will do the best that I can do without stressing too hard. But we're going to do Heather's Beetle. And then after that, you know, because hers won't take too long. I do got to pull the body, pop pans on it and stuff like that. But I want to do a kit car for the following vehicle. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be something refreshing for the channel. So I do want to do a VW kit car. I have a Vever automatic projector screen, retractable air hose or ultrasonic diesel heater. Oh, diesel heater too. I'm sorry. You think I know what I have? They do work good too. Because I'm going to put a Vever diesel heater in the Beetle also, the smaller one, for fall and spring rides, you know, when it's a little chilly. Creeper, I bought my brother-in-law a Vever truck creeper. He seems to love it. Their products are really not bad. They really aren't. Let me see here. I just noticed Slades logo is not on the display in the computer monitors behind you. I think it's a nice touch when they're on display. Oh, forgot to kick them on. John, I never did that. Heather did that. And seems like the monitors are moved back there, don't it? But I never did that. I logged on the one time, say a month ago. I can't remember, John, when she did that. And I was looking at the screen as I am right now, and I looked and turned around, and here Heather did that with her monitors. And I thought that was cool. So when she sees what you put here, John, she's going to be like, see, I told you that's a nice touch.
See, I told you that was a nice touch.
She just said that. Did you hear that? She's a rough one. If you have a bladder infection, you're in trouble anyway. Fun to hear all those show places, updates, news. Give me 1 second.
It's okay. It's okay. I closed the door and everything fell.
Oh my God. No, Lily, no. Move. Sorry about that. Did you step on any of that? No. Okay, babe. I heard a loud crash. You probably couldn't hear that on here, but a big shelving unit we had just fell, and it ain't from Vever. Let me see here. Hello. Hey, Otto. What's up, buddy? Number 62 on the way in. I appreciate that. I saw the other day Vever makes a donut making machine. Oh, yeah, that's what I need to gain more weight. Oh, Justin's trying to kill me. And me and Justin were talking one day about eating, and that's where I got that saying. We were talking about pizza because I kind of like pizza too much. And he's like, I can't eat 2 pieces. I eat 7. And I thought, I love this guy because I don't feel alone now because that's the crap I do. Stacy, how are you? Where'd you wind up getting better rubber seals? I'm about to that point. Stacy, it depends on what you're doing. I'll be very, very honest. When I do get them for the windshield and the rear window and stuff, I go through West Coast Metric. But other than that, I mean, I get a lot of stuff through Misty is what I do. But that's basically it. I mean, there's a lot of places out there, and I'm not putting anybody down. I don't want to see places go out of business, but I don't get personalized service from a lot of them. I will say, besides Misty, I do get good service from Westburg West because I won't be rude and talk bad about anybody else. I'm not like that. But outside of that, some of them the rubber was too hard is what it was. And it almost felt like plastic to me. But what happened with J-Bugs apparently is somebody returned it, and I guess they didn't look at the package. This was a couple years ago. And they shipped it back out. When I got this stuff, I'm like, what the heck? And I was so mad, I just threw it in the garbage. I never even reordered or nothing, you know. No kit Baja, 100%. That's a possibility, George. I've had stuff in the past, but I never built a Baja. And my son said what you did. He's like, build a Baja. And I thought, if I do, I'm going to go extreme with it. I mean, yours, George, what I really like about it is it's aggressive looking, but yet it's got class. It's like a really nice custom touch. I don't know if that made sense. It's kind of, I view it in a combination of different things, but you've got an eye for what you're doing. You know what you were creating while you were doing it. You could tell you did a really nice job on that thing. I can't show pictures on here while I'm in chat. The 3 points of Cora being in a college town just begs to be joined together, if you know what I mean. 3 points of Cora. I can't think what you mean. I don't know if Will was talking to me. 3 points on that car being in college town. Is there a cheap place to have your bumpers re-chromed? Jigsaw, there ain't nowhere that I know of to get re-chroming done cheap anymore. I mean, if you can get your original stuff re-chromed, that's awesome. But near me anyhow, I don't know. I wished I did. I had a chroming shop not too far from me, and they finally shut down and he retired. And they were starting to even get a little bit crazy on prices. I kind of thought it was because Heather wasn't upstairs tonight. She re-chromed. Heather broke something. I didn't know if Yinz could hear that on here. Uh-oh, you okay, Heather? Maybe Yinz did hear that. Let me see here. Dun, dun, dun. And we heard it, we heard it, we heard it, we heard it.
Oh my God.
Heard a crash. Did you build the shelving unit? No, I did not. What shelving unit was that?
Our bedroom door, the picture I just made and put up,
Yeah.
it fell and it just knocked everything down.
Ugh. Okay, the shelving unit didn't break, but a picture above it fell and wiped everything out. Holy smokes. I was worried. I get bad images in my brain, and I thought that something bad really happened, but I didn't know Yinz could hear that. That's like past the dining room into the kitchen, so the microphone picks up okay. That was absolutely no static, so I heard everything. Bever has real good deals on their TikTok shop. I never went on there, in all honesty, because I didn't know to. On the right day, I can eat a whole pizza. Oh, trust me, Misty, I like pizza. There is no doubt about that. Half of a pizza minimum. I just get crazy when I see pizza. It's like I lose my mind. If a van pulled up with no windows and said, "Come here, we have free pizza," yeah, I'd get in because I'm dumb. And Randy said, "I'm currently fixing up 67 Beetle. Your videos help me out so much." And I'm glad, Randy. Thank you very much for saying that. I really mean that. I think when, a lot of people say, hey, and I see it in the comments on YouTube, or I'll get a message in Facebook Messenger, and they'll go, "That video, thank you." It's no, thank you, because sometimes I was doing the videos in the beginning and thought, I'm probably just wasting my time. And then all of a sudden the comments started coming and the views were kicking up where I knew people were using them. And that's what makes it worth doing videos, because it's keeping it alive, hopefully. Personalized service. That's a me and Misty joke. It's not what it sounds like. German rubber makes sure it says German. And Dell, hello. I thought you think you just stopped in. And Misty is great. We can do a t-shirt like that. Misty is great. I have to do 6 slices for pizza, 2 for the tummy, and 2 for each booty cheek. Jigsaw, whatever you do with your bumpers, don't buy the cheap $129 ones. They're craps that pop it. I'll tell you what's nice is some of the stainless steel bumpers, but ouch. I wanted to do Nerf bars, and Heather got weird. And she's like, "You're not doing Nerf bars. They're ugly." Let me see here. There we go. Yes, build a Baja. Let's go. Love George's Baja. Oh, his Baja is nice. It is. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. They're still sending the same, bought the same, was plastic. Well, I figured, yeah, Jeff, and I'm not being mean. I don't want to see anybody go out of business. I don't like that. I just have not had the best of luck with them. And some people have. I just haven't, Uh, body color for the rusted bumpers. You'll be glad you did. Auto, it's funny you brought that up. Not funny as in haha, but I have bumpers right now up the garage for the 68 that Evan gave me, and they're just the one flat blade. So I think that's, Misty, help me, 64 or 63, just the one flat blade. I would just have to get the adapter brackets for my 68 to use the older bumpers. They're not the towel racks, they're the flat blade. So I can either run them with a mild patina with a mild bit of rust I can clean up, or I can paint them to match the car. So it's funny you brought that up. It was just on my mind the other day. Chrome and cheap don't exist in the US anymore. Unfortunately, that's why I suggest new and take care of them. Yeah, if you're buying some new bumpers that are, cheap or whatever, or have you, just clear coat them, in all honesty. She's making up for your towels you used on hers and needs a new shelf now. Don't let her, Jigsaw, she can hear you. I'll be stuck buying more stuff. Hey, Terrence Moore, how are you, brother? I miss you, brother. I told you stop by. You're not that far, but I know you're busy. I do know that, though, but I'm glad you stopped in. Next college tour, Heather can stop and highlight the part of the house where we heard the crash that was heard around the internet. Yeah, her channel's starting to get a little bigger now. I think when she did the cottage tour on her channel, her house technically is a cottage. She's turning it into one. And then she did that new cottage tour dressing room. And I was really proud of her for the filming and what she did. I live in a cottage now, and I kind of like it. I really, really do. Scrapple breakfast pizza, anyone. Say Scrapple. Oh, hey, have a good night, Nate. I hope he's not already gone. I'll talk to you soon, brother. I hope you're doing well. And hug Sophia and Noah and your beautiful wife. I hope you're doing good, brother. Nate's a good guy. We've been talking back and forth on Facebook Messenger. He is so down to earth. You said Scrapple breakfast pizza. Did anybody ever hear it? And I can't find them now. You know how we eat apples, crunch, crunch. Did you ever eat a grapple? It's apples that taste grape. I know, but they're pretty good. Yeah, congrats. You're up to 3.5 million views. Thank you, Darren. But I thank everybody because everybody's making that possible, those views. That's not me. I'm like, when I seen that was actually, I think, maybe 3-4 weeks old that it hit 3.5 million views. I missed it. But 3.5 million views, I was like, wow, people are watching. It made me very happy. Not what it sounds like 100%, but you turn the color of my hair, so it's still funny. It's because you have, like, that didn't sound right. But as long as you've known me, you know that I mean no harm. The stainless pumpers, though, you get them overseas. They're beautiful and worth it if you can afford them. Misty and I agree. And that's sweet of you because you got your own shop to run and you're telling somebody you can get them here too. That's awesome to even say something like that. But if you can afford them, the stainless steel ones are amazing. But they're out of my league. That's just too much money to be spending. When it comes to installing the glass, I'm going with nylon rope, but what thickness is the best? I don't know what thickness I have, Micro, but if you want, when I stop up the garage tomorrow to film, I have a roll of it that I specifically use just for windshield installs. So honestly, whoa, wait a minute, things got weird. I almost knocked the camera over. Micro got me all crazy here. I'll check the thickness of the rope I use tomorrow if you'd like. Please watch my video on the Super Beetle windshield install. You can have to scroll way back. That's the red carved curved windshield. And the reason I'm telling you that is I use 2 ropes, one for the inner lip and one for the outer lip. And when you watch the video, it'll make total sense. Up to 67 bumpers. Okay. I need to get the brackets, Misty, for the single blade bumpers. Excuse me, not the 68 and above, but the earlier ones. You probably have them for me. I got to place a big order through you soon because I need to write a list up and get everything I need and be done with it. So expect to be stuck on the phone with me for a little while. That's the 55 to 67, I think. Yeah, I thought 67 was towel rack for some reason. Yeah, they are. So 66 back to 55. But I think I might use them. I really, really do, in all honesty. The rest of the car is going to be so nice. I would scuff and paint to match the body. No patina. The only patina I'm going to have, as weird as this sounds, me and weird in the same sentence. There you go. Justin, is I have the original the original headlight rings and the original chrome for the side and the frunk in the front, the trunk. I'm going to use the original chrome from them because they're not brilliant mirror where you look in and comb your hair and my hair's gray. Is the nice thing is this chrome is just mildly patinaed, and I know that sounds crazy, but when you see them, you'll probably go, yeah, I get it. Or you'll go, no, I don't get it. I just got a pizza ad. Are you serious, Kevin? For real? Because I don't see an LOL at the end of that. If so, this algorithm's really listening to what I say. I had to say something really goofy and see what comes up on commercial. When you get new Brazilian bumpers, you clean the back, paint with Rust-Oleum, then Manuka Brother wax and thick winter tan. Off when you bring it out, it makes them last. Oh yeah, Misty, definitely. I think the bumpers I got might be repops, the single blades. That's what I call them, but I'm not sure. I wanted Nerf bars so bad, and Heather's like, no, please don't do that. I just think they're cool, but it is what it is. Dawn said, I got to go. See y'all next week. Slade, I check your channel 3 to 4 times every day. Thank you, brother. I hope you're doing good, Dawn, and I hope you have a great, great weekend. Let me catch up since I run my mouth a lot like a child. Really, the crash was from Heather finding a dish towel you used in the garage and put it back. Hey, don't say that. When I get her in the garage even tomorrow to film, I'm going to be nervous looking around thinking, she didn't see the one last thing I got from the kitchen. She'll never find it. Micro, I used 500 paracord, and things got weird years ago. And you know what, too, George and Micro, a lot of people like weed whacker cord or weed trimmer. I don't know what you guys call it. I just use nylon rope because I bought it. I'm not sure. Oh, brother, we're all here. The guy does a good job. He earns his funds. Same as Creative Car Craft. Anything fiberglass. Only guy worth buying from. He is worth what he charges. Creative Car Craft. I could swear I was on her recently looking at fiberglass fenders. Not for me, from something else I was looking for. I thought it was Creative Car Craft. Is he a good quality, Misty, at Creative? I just use Weed Whacker line for the... Yep, that's what I just... Thanks, 69. I don't know if you saw my Urkel coloring book. Ken is making me some. Maybe I could send you one. Oh, that is so cool. I know Keith, a good friend of mine, who's hopefully in better health today, has been having troubles. And he sent that to me in the mail a couple weeks ago. And I just thought that was really cool of him to think of me. I got to start building my model in the evenings because I got a 71 and a 68 model, but I wanted to, it's up on a shelf. I was looking so I can kind of mimic the car with a model. Let me see. I'm going to get off here. Y'all have a great night. Hey, I hope you're okay, brother, Adam. I just looked at my phone to see if there was a text from him, but let me know how you're doing if you can tomorrow. Just a fast text. I won't keep you. Just check in and let me know you're okay, brother. I'll be putting my car in the garage at the address soon, so I'm thinking of doing the interior, but I don't want to get overwhelmed. Take your time, Lisa, and move at a slow rate. Don't be me. I mean, the interior is really not that bad to do. I have a video up for custom seats, door panels, carpeting. It's really not that bad. I'm doing the metal dash instead of the padded dash on mine. So the pad's off of there. I got to fill a few holes and then redo my dash to make it look old school. I don't mind being on the phone. The guy calling while I'm on the phone. Remember, patience, you get your time next. And I just said that to Heather today, Misty, because she said, what was going on? Because she could hear us talking. And I told her what happened to you. And she went, really? That, some people aren't patient. It's nice. If you call me back 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes later, people don't get that service. So some people are jerks. Almost said something weird. Be good, Adam. Hope you feel better. And there is Evan right there. Rediscoveries. That is my buddy. I'll be going back to his house soon. Just by the time I get there, I got to fill the tank. Takes forever because he lives like 3 minutes up the street. But I brought you up, Evan, because I can't remember who it was. I think Joseph was looking for some claw seat belts for 67. I didn't know if you had any. All right, good night, Miss Leo says, thought your comments about father-son project was so cool. Good night. Good night, Toby. I really, really appreciate it, Liam. Everybody have a good day tomorrow if you're in the area of Toby and Liam. It sounded weird, huh? Have a good night. And Dub World, how are you? And Steve Vitali Magic, how are you? Pros and cons for the 70s convertible versus non-convertible. Well, Steve, I don't think there's really any pros or cons. Okay, well, yeah, there's one con. After I went and said that, I think the only con to a convertible, basically two cons. I come up with two already. One is the tops are 3,000 or 4,000 to get done, although I do have a video on redoing the tops. The other one is the parts are a little bit expensive for the convertibles. But other than that, I mean, it's what you choose, my friend, But I think there's pros and cons to all, with it. You can do interior in a day. Go for it. I haven't got to watch. Has she found her turkey baster? Misty, she's on here. Oh, Misty. You don't love me no more. Hopefully she's not on here. Thank you, Darren. Creative Car Craft does incredible work. Oh, I thought she meant a fiberglass parts. Unless that's what you meant. They make the amazing quality for the fiberglass. Only glass worth buying. Dennis has his fenders on the oval, scuff and paint. Maybe I'm going to have to look into them because I never messed around. And I would like some fiberglass parts for something I got coming up later. So I'll definitely check them out. Wish someone made a replacement pad for Super Beetle Dash. Arizona Sun is brutal. Well, Micro, keep an eye on me, because if you mean the 73 and up dash, the one that sticks out, I have one from my last project, a leftover that has cracks all over it. I know, but I'm going to do a video on refurbishing. When I'm done, I won't need the dash once I refurbish and paint it, and then I'll just sell it cheap on the marketplace. So maybe keep an eye on me if you're looking for a dash. I think I might in the one parts car. That's Evan. That's why I brought it up, because I figured you may, and he's looking to buy some. Neil, what is up? Welcome in. And there we go. Stephen, have a 70. Okay, he's talking to Stephen. And heading out, everyone. Got to work in the morning. Oh, Kevin, not on a Saturday. Have a good night, brother. I'll catch up with you in the chat. And I hope April has a good night too. Yes, some days it's just frustrating. I want to give people a help. Parts not just take the pattern number and hang up the phone, but it takes time. Patience is all I ask. Well, sadly, a lot of people don't have patience now, Misty, or never have. You know how that is. Told you I hold honor to Heather first, you second. You like her more than me. I'm going to have to start wearing different clothing, let my hair grow long, dye it black, and then you'll be like, okay, Slade, it's a toss up now. My buddy Corey used creative car craft vendors all the time. They were the best, hands down. Now I'm going to be on their website tonight because it'll bug me. Yep, exact. Yeah, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought all verts after 71 are supers, not a con. Yeah, they are, George. 71 and on are all supers when it comes to convertibles. I did that video a week ago, that yellow convertible where I did the interview with Rediscoveries here, Evan. And yeah, that was the last year of the standard convertible. Yes, I believe 70 was the last year for the real Beetle verts. Yeah, that honestly, that was the last year for them. The parts can just be a little more expensive, like certain things you may need, for the convertibles. I love Heather. Shame I haven't gotten to watch her video lately, but I'll be here shortly. I haven't been home. Well, I understand, Misty. They're there. The videos will be there. She's doing my neck hurts. She's doing the video tomorrow for me. So there's going to be quite a few of Heather videos coming up. Internet, good night, my friend. Thanks for stopping in until I heal up properly. So Jens are stuck seeing Heather videos. Thank you for answering. Love your videos. Oh, Stephen, you're very welcome. And thank you for the nice comment. I really appreciate that. I'm glad the videos are helpful. It's getting late. Have to get up early for a storage unit. Joyzy. I thought Archie Bunker for some reason. It's how he said it. Maybe you can take weekend for a visit before I'm in Florida for good. Oh, man. Come visit. Don't forget to visit. Did I say visit? Have a good rest, George. I'll talk to you soon, brother. Jacqueline, hi. Going to put my haste on tomorrow. Recommend sealer on pushrod tube seals. And what sealer? There are so many. I just can't decide. Okay, well, here's how I feel about pushrod seals, and there will be people that disagree and agree, just like anything else in life. I use the Permatex aviation sealer, and I don't go crazy and go hosing it on. You use a little brush that comes in there. I can't show that container. I have no way of doing it during chat. Permatex aviation sealer is what I use. I put a little smear around the seal, while it's on a push rod tube, put it in, and I turn just a little wee bit, and it gives a nice seal. I think the only complaint people have is when I take them seals off, then they have to clean the head up in that area. Not a big deal. Triple O still will clean it up, and you're good to go. That's what I use. I don't use like Permatex silicone, blah, blah. I just use a little smear of Permatex aviation sealer. It's in a little white container, and it comes with a brush that you pull out like PVC glue type of a lid. So I hope that's helpful. If you watch any of my videos, go to my videos and scroll where you see me putting a cylinder head on, and you'll see the product and what I use. And we appreciate you, George. Be safe, my friend, and please keep in touch during your travels. In 71, they made both Beetle, and that year they introduced Super Beetle. Yeah, and that's 71's when the Super Beetle had the flat dash, 71 and 72. Don't forget to come see me before you leave. Oh, Misty, don't be bogging in on my friends. Good night, Dale. Thanks for being here. And we're in Florida. Good night, Dale. Thanks. I got some. Excellent. Excellent, Jacqueline. I hope I'm pronouncing your name properly. Silicone pushrod tube seals never need any of that. They stay soft, so you don't budge them by a flat surface, so torque in the heads. Yeah, so I said everybody does something different, with them. I've always liked using that. Lily, no. I've always liked using it. It just gives me a better feeling that they're sealed. But I think I'm going to head out here because I'm going to sit with Heather and go over a few things because tomorrow's a big day with filming, and then Sunday, the new video will be out. I switched to Sundays. I just threw an extra one up the other day, the time-lapsed one that I did. But thank you all for being here. I really, really appreciate it very much. I always have a good time. And we'll see you next Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. And, of course, Heather will be in here next week, so she needed some time to herself anyhow. But I do appreciate y'all. God bless y'all.